I think the Lib Dems are liars.
I think whoever would have come into power, there would have been a problem anyway to do with the debts in this country.
Yeah.
And I think it's a real shame that those debts are being applied on students.
I can't believe they promised it and then
Yeah.
they just changed their minds.
I think that's the main
completely.
problem, is the fact that politicians shouldn't make promises they can't keep. I don't really blame the Lib Dems, I actually feel a bit sorry for them, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There are people in the U.S. who take out these loans and they really can't pay them back, and they're in real trouble. Whereas I feel like this is still a system that's still friendly to students, even if it's not as friendly as what it used to be. So,
reflecting back to my own time as a student, I think it's disgusting that they've actually put it up to 9,000.
I graduated about 6 years ago at Southampton University. I'm still paying my student loan, which comes out of my wages on a monthly basis. And I feel really sorry for the students that are now going through the same thing, and they'll probably be paying 3 times more.
I know I probably wouldn't be able to come here if the fees were that expensive.
You know, to actually deny education through tuition fees and students coming out thousands in debt, it's just despicable. I've never known a government like it.
We know some people who are going to apply in a couple of years and they just are changing their minds, but there's nothing else about for them, so they don't really know what they're going to do at all now.
in terms of people just protesting and making a fuss, I think that's fine, right?
I was for it. Like a lot happened, especially with the international protests, but I just don't think it was effective enough.
The sentiment was right. I understand why they did it, but I think a lot of them went a bit too far.
Yeah, I think they didn't really help the cause. They just kind of hindered it a
just
little.
made students look a bit stupid, really.
Yeah.
When it comes to like property damage and stuff, no, I don't think that's justified.
Well, I don't know. It sort of probably reinforced the image that we kind of already have as students.
I think to be violent, there has to be like a great injustice, not simply a policy that's just not in your self-interest. So.
I look at education as a sort of right, not a privilege. The future of the country, it's the future of youth, the future of the world for that matter.